Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Carmelo Lattuca in the 1011 Now streaming studio. We're going to take a look at the forecast, what we're expecting for the rest of this evening. As we head into this upcoming week, though, we are expecting temperatures to climb into the upper 80s to low 90s. Certainly a cooler day out there today, but as we take a look at our Lincoln Weather Almanac, we did reach a high temperature of 70 degrees. That was early into the morning hours. We are in the upper 60s as of this hour, and it's still possible we could climb into the low 70s, but certainly the cloud cover and the rainy conditions really bring down our temperatures today. We should be a little bit closer to 83 degrees. Our low temperature so far, 59, very close to our average low of 60 degrees. We did pick up 0.04 of an inch of rain earlier today. That puts us at 1.21 for the month and 7.33 inches overall for the year. As we take a look at observed precipitation across the state, as I said yesterday, certainly not as much as what we were expecting early Saturday morning compared to what we saw out there today. Now, we picked up about 1/10 of an inch in Omaha, a couple hundredths of an inch in Nebraska City, as well as in Falls City, 0.04 of an inch in Columbus, just over 1/10 of an inch in Ord, just under 0.2 of an inch in Thedford. That seems to be taking the top spot right now. Maybe just a little bit higher amounts off into the Panhandle and far northwestern Nebraska. But in terms of observed totals at these stations, really not a lot of rain out there today. And as we take a look at the Lincoln Precipitation Almanac for the month, we're running slightly below average. Yesterday, we were slightly above average. We have now flipped that script, and we're now 4.7 inches on the dot below average for precipitation for the year overall. Once again, we're at 7.33. We should be over 12 inches, so really have a lot of ground to still make up. Below temperature-wise, we were in the upper 40s to upper 50s and low 60s this morning. 47 degrees in Alliance, 48 degrees in Chadron, 59 degrees in Lincoln. Warmest spot looks to be Beatrice at 61 degrees. Our high temperatures today, and once again, so far, because these numbers still could change, we're talking about upper 70s in northern Nebraska, upper 70s in southwestern Nebraska. It was just really that band of cloud cover that really did bring down our temperatures as we were in central and eastern Nebraska this afternoon. Really took a while before the sunshine came out today. And as we take a look at our Skyview cams, we're seeing plenty of sunshine out there right now, anywhere from O'Neill to Lincoln and Omaha to all the way out in North Platte. So mostly sunny conditions out there right now. 66 degrees at the studio. It is 67 at the airport. Winds out of the west-southwest at 14 miles per hour. And dew points, very important here. They are dry at 49 degrees. They will be going up as we head into Wednesday and especially Thursday and Friday. But temperature-wise across town, ranging anywhere from 63, 64 degrees up to 67 and 68 degrees, so mid to upper 60s in Lincoln. And we're seeing mid to upper 60s in southeastern Nebraska. Coolest spot right now looks to be Nebraska City at 63 degrees. Warmest location looks to be Albion at 76 as well as McCook at 76 degrees. The 24-hour temperature change, though, we're running 5, 10, 15, close to 20 degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday, so it's going to be a cool day out there today for the rest of today at least, and then we'll see warmer conditions out there tomorrow and much warmer conditions as we get into this upcoming week. But in terms of our dew points, there is not a lot of moisture across the area right now. We're talking about dew points in the 20s in Ainsworth and upper 40s to low 50s in southeastern Nebraska. A little bit breezy out there today, especially in northern and central locations. Winds, sustained wind speeds at 20 to 25, close to 30 miles per hour in northern Nebraska, as well as into southwestern locations. Wind gusts, not seeing any wind gusts for the most part in southeastern Nebraska. 17 miles per hour in Hebron, 33 miles per hour in O'Neill, 37 miles per hour in Ainsworth, and 35 miles per hour out in Valentine. For your weather headlines, plenty to talk about this upcoming week. We will see abundant sunshine, so really a difference compared to what we saw out there today. Summer-like days are ahead of us as well, both in terms of sunshine, temperatures, as well as humidity. And very small chances for rain this week. There will likely be some pop-up showers and storms Wednesday onward, but it's going to impact different locations, not going to be a statewide rainfall. For satellite and radar, over the last 4 hours, we did see that band of rain move through. We're now seeing mostly quiet conditions across the state. Still can't rule out a sprinkle for the next, 30 minutes in southeastern Nebraska, but I do think the bulk of the rain is done, and we'll see mostly clear skies overnight tonight. Any severe weather out there today is well south of the viewing area. We see a severe thunderstorm warning right now in central Missouri, severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings, numerous in nature right now across northern Texas as well as western Oklahoma. We also have some severe weather activity off into the east coast, but a low pressure system you can see spinning right now in Minnesota as well as in eastern North Dakota. That brought us the rain today. That also brought us the cooler temperatures as well. We have severe thunderstorm watches off to our south and southwest, a wind advisory off to the north, so breezy conditions out in northern Nebraska. It is even windier, especially into southern and southeastern South Dakota. Air quality alerts still continue in northeastern Minnesota. We never saw any here in Lincoln today, but I will say, did see at times the air quality dip into the unhealthy range, so just a little surprised there might not have been an air quality alert today, but good news is right now, most of us in that moderate category, so still have some wildfire smoke to contend with, and a very small portion just to the north of Omaha, maybe right around Tacoma, dealing with that unusually sensitive air quality alert. So if you're unusually sensitive to changes in the air quality, still consider limiting your times outdoors today, especially along I-29, but the good conditions in northern Nebraska, we should see those return to the area. And as we take a look across the region, most of the Midwest actually ranging from good to moderate, and then unusually sensitive groups out into the east and eastern Michigan. For the surface smoke, watch how this decreases as we go into the overnight hours. The winds out of the north will continue to push and fizzle this out, and then we'll see quiet conditions as we head into Monday afternoon. So maybe a little smoky in the morning at the surface, but much better as we head into the afternoon. Now, the vertically integrated smoke, this is smoke aloft into the atmosphere, creating those hazy skies. Unfortunately, that could continue. Watch as a narrow plume, basically, in northeastern Nebraska, maybe as south as Lincoln, could be arriving Monday morning into Monday afternoon. For the most part, though, east of the viewing area, and then that could continue Monday afternoon into Monday evening before we finally quiet down with the hazy skies as we head into Tuesday. So surface smoke not expected out there tomorrow, but hazy conditions possible in eastern Nebraska. Now, playing out Skycast, we'll see mostly clear to perhaps partly cloudy skies overnight tonight, but we should be quiet heading into Monday morning. By the time we get to Monday afternoon, the only areas that should be seeing cloud cover is in northeastern and maybe southeastern Nebraska. The western third of the state should be seeing plenty of sunshine. No rain expected on Monday, and for the most part, I don't think there's any rain expected as we get into Tuesday with plenty of sunshine once again. Now, for 7-day precipitation potential, for some parts of the state, especially across southern Nebraska, might not see any rain over the next 7 days. So we could range anywhere from a trace to a tenth, a quarter, maybe up to a half an inch. The bulk of the rain will be northeast of Nebraska, as well as off into the southeast. No severe weather risk for us out there today. General thunderstorm outlook in southeastern Nebraska. I do believe that will be shaved off later on this evening. Slight to enhanced to moderate risk of severe weather off to our south. No severe weather risk out there tomorrow. Storms move off to the south and southeast. And then no severe weather risk and no general thunderstorm outlook as we head into the day on Tuesday. Taking a little bit of a closer look at our Skycast, notice that as we get into the late evening hours, we'll see mostly clear conditions. A little bit of cloud cover out there tomorrow, so mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, and then clear skies once again Monday night into Tuesday morning, with plenty of sunshine expected out there on Tuesday, maybe a few passing clouds out into the west. As a result of the clearing skies, we'll see temperatures drop down into the mid-40s in western Nebraska, low 50s off into the east, 50 on the dot here in Lincoln, 49 in Broken Bow, and 47 degrees in Thedford. High temperatures tomorrow, climbing a little bit more into the 70s, 76 in Lincoln, maybe the mid-80s in southwestern Nebraska, 84 in McCook. Low temperatures Tuesday, well below average for this time of year. We shouldn't be in the 40s and 50s. We should be in the 60s at this point. But as we get into Tuesday afternoon, we will see above average temperatures in the upper 80s to mid 90s. 89 in Lincoln, 94 in Imperial, 94 in Ogallala, 95 degrees potentially out in McCook. And then Wednesday morning, we'll see temperatures drop down a little bit closer to average in the low to mid 60s. And Wednesday afternoon, this could be the warmest day this upcoming week and the warmest day so far this year. 94 in Lincoln. Feel like temperatures will likely make this climb into the upper 90s and maybe nearing triple digits. But for the most part, I think there's a good shot that most of the state will see a temperature of 90 degrees or higher. On Thursday, just a little bit warmer in the morning in the mid to upper 60s. Thursday afternoon, we cool down just a little bit in the upper 80s to low 90s. And then as we take a look at the rest of the 7-day forecast, we'll still be flirting with 90 degrees Friday and Saturday. And then for Father's Day, maybe just a little bit cooler. But we're seeing a lot of humids on the 7-day from Wednesday into next Saturday and Sunday. It could be feeling just a little bit warmer than the actual temperature. So Thursday and Friday, maybe feeling like the low 90s. Saturday and Sunday, maybe feeling like they're right around 90 degrees. The only cool day in the forecast looks to be out there tomorrow with a high temperature of 76 degrees. June 16th through the 22nd, it does look like above average temperatures will continue, though I will say maybe not as high as of a chance as what we saw yesterday. So the middle to maybe the beginning of the end of June, still above average, but maybe not as much, but means temperatures could still be climbing close to 90 degrees. And then precipitation-wise, we were near normal yesterday, maybe slightly above average rainfall in northern and northwestern Nebraska, as well as into far southeastern Nebraska. So make sure to keep those windows open if you can out there tomorrow. We're expecting temperatures to be in the mid 70s, so not too bad overall. But once we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and onward, we're talking about highs above normal, a stretch of above normal temperatures with the humidity rising as well. Once again, Wednesday looks to be the warmest day with 94-degree readings possible here in Lincoln, and it could feel like it's in the upper 90s. Make sure to stay tuned to 1011 News at 10. I'll have more forecast details. Make sure to watch Brad Anderson in the morning tomorrow. He will be updating the forecast, and maybe we see warmer temperatures this week as a result. Have a good night, everyone.